What's up, y'all? I'm Ryan and this is So and So Farms. First generation row crop farm in southeast Missouri. This is our third crop. My friend Shane and I, we're in a partnership on this. We started from nothing. Built this thing from nothing, and it's going pretty good. Third year. Now you're all caught up. We had some bad storms come through last night. It didn't really affect my house or anything, but I'm sure it probably rained us out of working. Over the last few days, we've planted a few acres of rice and got some corn ground ready. I'm gonna handle some errands this morning, and then we're gonna go check that out and see how far out we are from starting again. It's another windy day. It's another iPhone day, but I do have the right batteries on the way. Got the mini excavator on the trailer, and we're out here gonna replace a tile that burned out a drain pipe. We burned a field and caught the pipe on fire, and it burned all the way through the ground. You can probably see it in the background there. We're going to replace that, and it's kind of rainy today, but this is a rice field we planted the other day. So we're probably not going to get a bunch done today. They're making some progress in the shop. I'm going to show you that today. But real quick, we're going to dig this pipe out. So you can see the problem right here. We burned the field, caught the pipe on fire, and it actually burned underground, and I was coming out here the other day and fell through it with my truck. So we're going to put the new pipe in, and we'll be all good. I got the old pipe out, and I got the trench dug back. It's still windy. I was waiting on Matt and Shane, but it doesn't look like they're going to make it in time. Roughly put in. We got to install the box back on the end of it. Dirt work's rough, but it's starting to storm on us, so we got to get out of here. What's up, y'all? It's a new day. Me and Cooper are headed out to see if we got any dry ground to disc. It did rain since the last video, but it's been really pretty and windy and dry, so hopefully we got some stuff ready to go. I'm still recording on my iPhone because I got new batteries in for my GoPro, but now my GoPro has gone missing. So, struggle bus, but it's all good. We'll get it figured out. Anyway, that's what we're up to. I've come over here to a new field we rented. I can get the zoom in there. They left the rice straw last year. I'm gonna try to burn some of it. It's not really dry enough to disc, but in a couple days it will be. Probably not going to burn that great, but I'm going to give it a shot. Everything else out here still pretty wet. A lot of these fields have gotten ruts and stuff in them over the years, so it's hard to get them to dry. But once we do this year, we're going to run the corrections on them with the dirt buckets, and we'll alleviate those problems. That fire's starting to catch a little bit, but I don't expect too much out of it. Still kind of damp underneath it. A lot of these fields could be dry if it weren't for the holes in them. We probably could get over the majority of them, but I don't want to make any more ruts than we have to. Cooper loves farming. He's 5 years old and he's nonverbal, but recently he's been spelling words and spelling his name. But anything to do with farming and trucks and tractors, he's all about it. I'm out here at the 9300. I'm going to start disking some ground. Usually we just make sure that our fuel levels are good. I got about 3/4 of a tank. We'll check the oil, all that stuff. This 9300 loses its prime somehow. We haven't addressed that yet. So I'll always go hand prime it, which is pretty easy. It's just a valve right there. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up here. So we got to do something fun the other day. Shane and I did. Around our area, it's customary that the people who help you on the farm usually get a Christmas bonus. Things were pretty tight for us in the fall because, you know, we're just starting. But long story short, we weren't able to give Matt one. We actually were able to get him a new duck hunting shotgun because he likes to duck hunt. But by the time he sees this, he will already had his gift that we've gotten him. This spring, we were able to get his family a trip to Disney. That's kind of their dream vacation. So that was super fun for me and Shane to be able to do for him. We finally got some grain sold and got some things going. So it came a little late, but I think they appreciate that. So he'll be taking off a week at the end of August, about the time we wrap up irrigation. And Matt, by the time you see this, I really hope you and your family have a good time. Well, we're chugging along, disking ground. This was some stuff that we picked up this year, some ground. It was in rice last year. So it holds moisture a little more than what, say, a bean field would. A little bit wet, I'm having to pick my disc up. I like how John Deere's controls are set up. Kind of the shape of your hand. Anyhow, rough. But we're gonna run this turbo till over it. The good thing about turbo till, it's kind of a one-pass tool. It's got the rolling baskets on the back that put a lot of pressure and bust up a lot of the dirt. So we'll just come in here and bed this. Probably, we might try to row rice this, put rice on rice, I'm not sure yet. But the turbo till is a good tool. We really like it. Between the turbo till and the humdinger, we're able to get across a lot of ground. I've seen some of the northern guys talking about a humdinger or a Kelly. They are an exceptional tool. They allow you to get across some ground that you normally couldn't get across. They're wide, so you can cover a lot of ground. And they actually move quite a bit of dirt, but it's kind of still minimum tillage. So good at filling in ruts, good at airing stuff out. It's good as, covering seed up. We do some broadcasting, beans, and maybe might try some rice this year. I'm not sure. I know one of my buddies, Greg Tharp, you hear me talk about him. He's trying some of that. So Greg's usually on the tip of the spear on that stuff, so I kind of sit back and watch him. Shane and I both actually used to work for him when we were younger. It's kind of, probably, I guess you could call him our mentor. A lot of guys around here help us, but we've watched Greg the most, and he does a really good, neat job, and we like to kind of emulate what he does. But anyway, he talked about broadcasting some rice this year, so we'll see how that works out. We're moving. I moved down here on the Gamble farm It's one of our bigger chunks of ground. And I can't walk by dry grass without lighting it. I know there is some water holes here, but you can see that black streak across there. That's what I lit early this morning. And it's going to burn pretty good, so I'm going to keep lighting it. That actually looks pretty good. There is some grass that's laying on the bottom that had moisture that won't burn, but I'm getting a pretty good burn. I really wish I had my Can-Am and my propane bottle, my torch, but it's gonna take me about 30 minutes to walk through here lighting fires, and that'll probably satisfy me. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one a night. I got the groundwork that I wanted to get worked. Got some stuff burned I wanted to get burned. Made some good progress. Shane and Matt are going to be planting corn in the morning. I'm probably not going to be there to get that footage. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but somehow or another my GoPro walked away. So more iPhone videos. I'm sorry. I'll catch up back with you guys here in a day or two. We appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, we're going to catch you on the next one.